Wish Sam, quick hello. Roz, Langford, awesome. Thank you very much, Roz. Roz from Kenya, Langford from Anguilla, Ron, thank you so much. Armando, who was our lucky winner yesterday in our bonus session. So let me go ahead and now we're 2 for 2, and now in 3, 2, 1. Got a brand new camera, so hopefully you guys could see me nice and clearly. And yes, we are live. Hey everyone, Eric Roth here, coming live to you from my home office. And I don't have to tell you, if you guys have been following the emails, if you guys have been following all the pre-launches, it looks like my videos is, there we go. Lots of excitement. This is my home office, so I want to just welcome you to my home office here in South Florida. And seriously, a big welcome to all of our challengers. So excited in the room with us. Alan, Andrew, Armando, Chantal, who's helping us stream this live to the World Wide Web on YouTube. We're actually going to be streaming the next 30 minutes so that folks who are still not in the challenge could get a sneak peek as to what they're missing out on. Dale, Danny, do me a favor, guys. I just want to quickly shout out and show everyone that how, you know, our community, how we really are all over the world. So I would like to ask you guys to just quickly a quick hello in the chat, and where are you streaming in from? I'd like to know now. Now, while we get warmed up, I know for some of you, we had a bonus session yesterday, and I just want to thank you for your patience, because I'm going to be sharing some of the same messages from yesterday, just because I want to make sure that everyone starts off on the same foot. And I want everyone to have equal success in an opportunity in doing really well with this challenge. So as I said, my name is Eric Roth. I am the co-founder of 10-Minute Trades. This is actually my 10-year anniversary with the company. And my job for this challenge, even though I will definitely be one of your lead educators throughout this journey, my first and foremost, I am the, not MC, but the ME. I am the master of energy. And we're not physically together, right? We are virtually all over the world. We have Sam from California, Ross from Kenya. We have Danny from Virginia. We have Noel from Trinidad. We have Ron from Buffalo. We also have a few more folks from California. Hey, I'd like to know where everyone is in the chat. So if you're just joining us, please just quickly say hello and where you're streaming in from. So my job, right, at least for today, is I really want to make sure that everyone who's here with us right now on this November 13th at 12:02 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, you guys made the conscious decision to join us, and you're here with us right now. And I'm asking you, you know, one of the skill sets that's going to be harder and harder to master is the ability to focus. And I'm really asking you to connect with me and stay connected with me for the next 60 minutes to 90 minutes. We'll see if Lee's, what kind of mood Lee's in. I kind of was, him and I were warming up before. I always like to give Lee a few knocks. But
Lee is super excited. I'm super excited. I'm going to bring Lee on just a second. If you take this seriously, if you actually connect with me and actually go all in these next 60 minutes for the next 5 days, then I promise you that you're going to come away with a transformation from this challenge. So I want to thank you so much for being here. And before we get into some of the content from today, I do want to share a few things, because the only way you're going to have success, and from my experience, is making sure that your mindset, you have the right mindset going in. So let me first, for those of you who are still not on the fence, still haven't joined, I want to go over with you quickly what the goals are for the challenge. But I also want to just make it very clear, why I'm so excited to have you guys with us today. So let me just pause for a second. Let me bring in Lee Goldstein. Lee, are you in the house?
I am here.
Lee, how are we sounding?
You sound good. How's my mic sounding? Because I have about 80 of them.
You're looking good, Lee.
Using the little one today.
You look. Yesterday you were looking sharper, and I think today I'm looking sharper. I got a new HD Logitech camera on my trading computer, but no, you're looking greatly, and thanks very much, Lee. Are you excited for the next 5 days?
I'm ready to go. All set. I love doing it.
So Lee and I have been doing this for 7 years now. I think, Lee, you've been on with us for 7 years.
You bet. Hard to believe, isn't it? Seriously?
Yes, and we've been working together basically in our home offices, through COVID, through it all, and just really excited to be with everyone today. So Lee is our trading director, and he's going to be coming back in the next, I would say, next 20, 25 minutes to really get us into gear for day one. But Lee, thank you very much for coming on, okay? Seriously. So where do we start, guys, right? A lot of hype, right? These last 3 weeks, right? So many emails, so much, all these challenges. All of it was for this moment right now, right? The week before, here in the US, we have a holiday week coming up, Thanksgiving. Lee and I have been talking about this challenge for the past, I don't know, I would say 2 months. And we really wanted it to be our best challenge yet, right? So if you're new to 10-minute trades, I know we have folks that like their first journey was a challenge that we did last year. We have gone all in on challenges, okay? And let me go ahead and explain to you why and what I want you to get out of this challenge. So for this 5-day Trade Live challenge, right? I want to make sure that you're not wasting your time. And I want to go over the goals for the challenge, right? And I'm going to go into a little bit of my story, and I'm going to share something that I've never shared before, right? The goal of this challenge, right? If you're not a trader, or trading is not your thing, you're open about trading, believe me, it's way beyond that. And you'll see what I have to say. You'll see what I mean in just a second. But our top 3 goals for our challenge is, number 1, we want to help you take your first ABT, right? That's our appointment-based trade of your life. So some of you in the room, maybe you've traded stocks before. Maybe you've traded some futures. You've done some options. We're going to show you our appointment-based trading system, and you're going to walk away taking your first ABT trade of your life. Let me ask everyone in the room and on YouTube, and I know I did this yesterday, and part of this exercise is to make sure that I get the engagement going. Let me ask you, who in the room with us right now, that's your goal? Number 1 is just being able to take your first appointment-based trade of your life. Put it in the chat if that's your goal, okay? Number 1. For some of you, you've already been trading. You maybe have been trading for years, but you know what? Life happens, and you get through the momentum of things. And as I shared yesterday, even myself, before I became a partner in the business, right, my full focus was trading. But you know what? Once I became a managing partner in the business, my whole focus was changing in serving you, right? So even myself, even though, of course, we have Lee running our trading account and doing a full-time trade room, right? Even myself, I have times where, I fall guilty of not trading some of the best trades and getting into momentum. So that's goal number 2, is to get you into momentum so that you're trading consistently, okay? So I got a oh yeah from Chris for number 1, the same for James. Let me ask, for some of you who have been trading before, who here has goal number 2 in mind, which is to get into momentum trading consistently, so that whether it's only trading a few trades a week a few trades per month, but you're doing it consistently. Let me ask everyone in the group, who here, that's their goal of this challenge, if they could get into momentum trading consistently, okay? Okay, so Langford, Noel, Chris, we got 1 and 2, and you know what? For some of you, it could be all 3 goals, okay, Danny? And then last but not least, and as you can see on the slide here, right, the logo of our challenge, right, the steering wheel, right? You're in the hot seat. Who's ready? Who wants to transition from sim trading to live trading, right? Who wants to be able to take their first real live trade with our ABT system? That's goal number 3, okay? So Chris is all in for 1, 2, and 3. So let me tell you guys something right now. These are the goals of the challenge, but even if any of these goals right here still didn't really pull you in, I think my story with you is really gonna resonate. So let me just go ahead and go back to slide number 1 here. Actually, I'll go to this here for a second, okay? So thank you very much. Seriously, it's really important, you know, before these next 5 days and every conversation you have in life, you know, everything that you do, always focus on the goal. That's one of the things, even here as a dad, my wife and I with our young kids, I always think about any conversation, always what's the goal? And so the goal of this challenge, right? 1, 2, or 3, to either get you to trade your first ABT trade, number 2, get you into momentum, or number 3, right, to get you to trade live. So Ross shares goal number 2, and that her goal is to trade consistently and safely, and her goal is to actually earn an average of $2,000 a month. That's her goal. That's a great goal, Roz. And Roz actually was a past challenge winner, one of the winners. I don't remember Roz anymore if it was a first place or second place, but Roz is doing exceptionally well. So thank you, everyone. And I want to tell you that part of your engagement right now in the GoToWebinar, that is just the tip of the surface. Excuse me, that is the tip of the iceberg, right? I really want you guys for the next 5 days to make this an awesome group, right? So let me know right now, and actually this is something that is important for me to teach you for when I pass you over to Lee. In the GoToWebinar, there's an ability to raise your hand. You guys see that? You could if everyone wants to raise their hand real quickly, you could click on the GoToWebinar function. So Alan, thank you very much. I'm gonna wait for everyone to raise their hands real quick. Thank you, Chris. Okay, perfect. Okay, James, okay, Helmar, okay, perfect. Now you can put your hands down. So I'm asking each and every one of you guys, right? And remember, I'm the ME, Master of Energy. I'm just trying to get everyone warmed up and ready. This group here, can I ask you guys to be an awesome group? Can I ask you guys to engage with us over the next 5 days? And if I ask you to do something a little bit uncomfortable, like to raise your hand or to post a video, right? Can you commit that you're gonna step outside your comfort zone and be the best group ever? Raise your hand now in the GoToWebinar if you could commit to being super awesome and really making sure that this group is the best group yet. Can I get you could say yes in the chat if you can't figure out how to raise your hand, okay? Can we get that? Awesome, Chris. Thank you, Roz, right? Armando, awesome. So let me first start off by explaining, okay, that we have a lot of prizes on the line, right? And so some of you already know about it, but part of winning the challenge, and I want to start off here, I'm going to do it very, very brief and short. Here's all it takes to win the challenge, right? And maybe I should show the prizes first, but I'm gonna go to that next. Number 1 is showing up. So Alan, Andrew, Brian, Chris, Dale, and there's many, many more. I'm not going to call on everybody, but you know who you are. Those of you who are live in the room with us, you should know we have our team, 10-minute trade team. It's not just Lee and me anymore, and Jay. We've expanded. So our team members behind the scenes, we're taking track of attendance, right? And so showing up is definitely half the battle. Okay, so every day I want you to show up, and every single day we're going to have an action step. So yesterday, the first action step was to join our Facebook group and to post a welcome video. And I want to give a nice shout out to Ken. In fact, Ken, and I also want to give a shout out to Langford, who posted the video yesterday. Both you guys, and then I also noticed Roz. Thank you very much. Beautiful video. All 3 of you are going to be getting, a digital badge. Okay, so every day we're going to be giving digital badges away that to kind of reward you for taking action. And in this case, you guys were the first 3 to take action. So I want to give a congrats. And by the way, let's give a in the chat. Let's everyone wish. Let's wish a congrats to Roz and to Ron and to Langford. And when we finish this, when we close the stream up in about 15 minutes on YouTube, I'm actually going to pull up our Facebook group and show you what I mean. Okay, so every day in the action items that we put in there, if you want to be qualifying for the prizes, which by the way, I'll just mention them really quickly, right? First place, a beautiful Dell laptop bundled in with some of our premium subscriptions, total package worth $5,000. Second place, an awesome iPad bundled in with our Pro Trade Room for about 6 months. And then also our brand new pair of Bose headphones. These products bundled in with our subscriptions are worth about $8,000. So all it is showing up and doing the action steps. So I'll show you when we get off the YouTube stream in 15 minutes, how you could go ahead and post your welcome video. And I'm gonna ask one more time, who here in the room with us on GoToMeeting, raise your hand if you're gonna commit to, as soon as this call ends, to doing your welcome video and posting in our Facebook group, and then also taking the action item that Lee's gonna go over today. Who's gonna commit to doing that today? Because today's the day, guys, where tomorrow I'll let you know who's still in the mix for the challenge prizes, right? So by not doing a welcome video, you're already kind of putting yourself in a disadvantage, okay? So Chris is gonna do it. Okay, don't worry, Amando's gonna do it. Perfect, okay? So very important that everyone posts a welcome video, and it's very simple. Hi, what's your name, where you're from, and why you're excited to be part of the challenge, okay? Because I want everyone to see everyone's beautiful faces. I want everyone to connect with each other and see that real people are doing this challenge together from all over the world, okay? So can I ask in the chat, one more time, who's gonna be filming today? Can I get a heck yeah? Let me get a heck yeah in the chat, okay? Okay, so that squares up our bonus from yesterday, right? Our first action item, okay? Armando gave me a heck yeah, perfect. And then here's what's next, okay? And I wanna be very upfront about this so there's no surprises. We talked about showing up and then doing action items. So today's day 1, Tuesday, day 2, right? So for 5 days, there's actually gonna be potentially a bonus on Saturday. But for the next 5 days, just show up here at 12 p.m., okay, Eastern Daylight Time. Wednesday is the only day that we're gonna start at 12:30 because we have a trade room. Show up, and then Lee's gonna go over the action items, and then you're gonna post action items in our Facebook group, okay? Everyone clear on how to win the challenge? Showing up and taking action. Now, there's some competition, right? This is supposed to be fun, guys, right? So to have an edge in winning the challenge, we wanna make sure that you try your best to show that you've taken a trade during the challenge. Doesn't have to be live, it could be simulation, but that's the best way to show us that you actually learned our ABT system, is to showcase your trade in a video or a screenshot, okay? And then no matter what, this is the most important, is submitting a transformation video on Thursday, which is on day 4. After days 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're gonna have the opportunity to submit a video submission of your experience, and that'll be the last thing you'll need to do to qualify, okay? That's super simple, guys. Okay, and let me just quickly show you the prizes one last time, okay? Here we go. We got our Dell laptop, okay? First place, $5,000 value. Second place, an Apple iPad, $2,000 value with 6 months of our Pro Trade Room. And then our Bose headphones for $932 bundled in with our daily market movers, okay? So a lot of good stuff. And this is the part where I'm getting ready to transition to you, Lee, just giving you a heads up. But before I do, I do want to share a little bit more. And I do want to, you know, right now I got everyone excited, hopefully, about the prizes, why you should show up here every day, right? But now I want to, you know, I want you to get to know me a little bit better, right? And today I want to share something with you that I hope you'll find to be very real, very transparent. And the question is, right, it's why, right? Why do this? Why bother showing up? Why bother doing the video, getting outside your comfort zone, right? And we talked about a little bit in our Bo session about the power, having the why in mind. And so I'll tell you that for me, one of the things that I learned in life, right? And you'll hear experts like Warren Buffett and other financial gurus, they'll talk about do what you love, right? Do what you love in life. And in this group here, I welcome all different types of thoughts and opinion on some of these goals or these mindsets. But I want to tell you something, right? The truth is, if you ask me, Eric, do you actually love trading? The truth is that I do enjoy trading quite a bit, right? I do. But is it something that I want to do every single day, every single moment of my life? No. The truth is that I actually love teaching, okay? Which is why I love being where I am today, right here with you. And I think Lee also shares in that love for teaching and wanting to help people grow. That's really what my passion is, right? But the cool thing, and this is being very real with you about our trading style, is that you don't have to love news trading. You don't have to love, all the technical stuff that you're doing to be able to make the trade. Why, right? Because in my eyes, if you could learn this financial tool, this financial skill, right, which is just one tool of the tool belt, right? We never make the claim that this is the end all be all. But you want to know something? This is something that personally I've had a lot of success with, as a young 20-year-old, not now, but a decade ago. And being able to have financial success with this program can give you, like it did me, the opportunity to make wise investments and to do the things that you love. So for me, what really motivates me, and I hope you guys could tell it from my voice, it's really being a leader of this amazing community, right? Being here with you, okay? And really Lee and I are leading together with Jay, our founder, knowing out there that there's a group of folks, right, from different backgrounds, from all over the world. And you know what? We have something in common. And what that is that we recognize that there are smarter ways to make money in 2023, right? Yes, there's the Ubers of the world, folks out there doing all types of side hustling. And everyone wants to know how to make money online, right? And you want to know something? You're in the top, I would say 5 to 10% of people that actually, being able to make online, right? Making money through trading. So I say that to you that even if over the next 5 days, even if you don't love it, okay? Even if you don't love the style of trading, understand why you're here in the first place, right? And for many of you, right, each of us have our why. But I know for me, when I first started, I knew that I was feeling stuck. I was feeling that, I went to school for 4 years for accounting. And you want to know something? I got tired of grinding it out for 80 hours a week in Midtown Manhattan. And so that's what led me on this journey. Now, Raj, your goal of making $2,000 a month, etc. Think about it. If over the next 5 days, if Lee and I could show you how you can make, right? We can't make any claims, and Lee will come on and correct me because I know we're working on some really good partnerships with some of, I want to make sure that we stay in compliance. What if what we show you over the next 5 days, if you could just use it to make an extra $1,000 a month, right? That's actually the hook for you to stick with me, because on day 5 of the training, okay, and over the next few days, I'm actually going to put you in Lee's hands, okay? And I'm asking you, even if you don't see me in the challenge over these next 3 days, I'm asking you to show up. I'm asking you to ask questions. I'm asking you to really, use this time to benefit you, ask questions. Lee's going to do his best to keep everything engaging. And at day 5 on Friday, I'm going to be coming back, and I'm going to be seeing all the transformations over these next 4 days, okay, where you put in the work. And I'm going to deliver an awesome training that's going to show you how you can continue with us, because it's not just about these next 5 days, okay? This is an opportunity. You guys took the time to be with us today. This is about joining our community and being with us as we go into the holiday season. As we, I want everyone to go into the holiday season not feeling like they don't know where to go, not feeling like they don't have any, options to get ahead financially. This is it. You're in the right community right here. So if you're feeling like, you hit a dead end, or with trading, you want to give up, don't give up. We're here at 10-minute trades. And you're going to see that over the next few days, and even as we knock off this year, we have so many exciting things, even beyond trading, okay? Even beyond just doing our simple appointment-based trading system. I have so many things I'm excited to share with you. So with that said, guys, I do want to open up the floor for any questions that you guys have for me. But Lee, I'd like to invite you back on, and just kind of maybe you could share a little bit about your story too, and your why, and why you're excited to be with us today.
Okay, can you all hear me okay? Just let me make sure mic is sounding good. If it is, I'm ready. Just give me a yes. Okay, thanks everyone. So I'm here obviously because the main reason I'm here is because I love the teaching, and that's how, I really enjoy. I love when I'm in the trade room and someone does way better than I've done on a trade. I mean, that for me is the key. So many times in the trade room, we will show you the trade that we're taking live, and someone is always doing better than I'm doing. That means that I'm a success and that my trading is working and my teaching is working. So that's the reason I'm here. I mean, I'm here to teach you this system. So Eric, are you handing it over to me now completely? Because if you are, I'll start.
Not yet. Not
Okay.
Not yet.
All right.
Actually,
So that's my reason that I'm here. And most of you have heard my story that I got started by helping out my family. And that's how I got involved in trading. And I'll get involved in more of that as we go along. So I'll give it back to you, Eric.
Okay, thank you, Lee. And so with that, I do want to go ahead and really dive in. So I want to thank everyone on YouTube. And Lee, if you want to signal to Chantal, we're going to end our YouTube stream. Hey guys, we're diving in right now. This is the real deal. So for our YouTube folks, I hope you guys join us now. And even if you end up watching this later on today, we'll probably send the replay out today. It's not too late. Join us, be part of this amazing group. And I want to wish everyone a lot of lots of love, guys. Lots of love on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining us. And so with that, guys, this is it. This is now back to just our intimate group here. And you want to know the truth, guys? The truth is that Lee and we never imagined for this challenge to be 10,000 people. The truth is I was hoping to get about 100 challengers. It looks like we have about 50 challengers, but you want to know something? About, I would say 35 folks are in the room with us right now. So just by being here, you already, have that much more chance of winning this challenge. And I want to thank you for showing up here every day. And I'm happy, honestly, I'm happy that even with the 30 folks in the room with us right now, that each and every one of you guys are going to get